Guys, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to drop your elephants and your crowns, even your Christmas trees, in the live chat. We are live on multiple platforms, including, of course, the Kempire Daily on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. What's going on TikTok? Keep tapping your screens. We're also live on the Kempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. Be sure to like us there, because there is exclusive content coming to those platforms. And we're live on Twitter and Twitch. Hey guys, on those platforms as well. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at TheKempire and at Kempire Daily and Kempire Radio. A new episode of my podcast, Kempire Radio, will be coming out this week. We're going to talk about some of the things that we can't necessarily talk about on the other platforms. So be sure to subscribe to Kempire Radio on all major podcast platforms. More information is available at Kempire Radio. Shout out to everyone already in the chat. You know what we like to do before we get into the nitty gritty. We're recapping 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, The Family Chantel, and 90 Day The Single Life. But it's the holidays, so let's get into a groove. Guys, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. I'm your boy, TheKempire, and we are recapping some of your favorite TLC shows. This is our Tuesday TLC Takeover, where we talk about The Family Chantel, 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days. A new season has started, and that's usually my favorite of the entire franchise. And we have to talk about 90 Day The Single Life, which is exclusively right now, season 2, available on Discovery Plus. No, they're not paying me, but they should. All right, shout out to everyone that's already in the chat, guys. Be sure to share this live. If you're watching on TikTok, tap your screen, share the live as well. Also, if you can share this on your social media like Twitter, Instagram, places like that, so we get more people in the chat. Shout out to everyone that's already in the chat, including our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. If you'd like to become a member of the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, head on over to teamkempire.com. And as you can see, scrolling across my screen on YouTube and on Facebook, get your CAMEO now, a limited time. Not only are you getting half off? You're getting an additional 25% off. So if you like a Cameo, be sure to check out the description of this video for more details for yourself, for your loved ones, for graduation, for Christmas, whatever it may be. Yes, I am on Cameo. So be sure to head on over to the description or just look up Kempire in the Cameo app. All right. Madrid is in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, I love when you guys say this. I don't watch this show, but I love your commentary, Kempire. Well, you might want to watch the show after we talk a little bit about these 3 different shows. Let's not waste any more time. We're already 5 minutes in. Let's talk about the Family Chantel. Look, the Family Chantel season 3 started off a little slow for me. It started off a little slow for me. I love the snow over some of these pictures, but I'm going to turn off the snow because I don't want to welcome the snow. Because it starts snowing where you are. Don't blame me. Do not blame me. The Family Chantel, season 3, it's been a slow start because season 1 and season 2 have been great. As you already know, if you don't, the Family Chantel is a spinoff from the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Pedro and Chantel, we were first introduced to them on 90 Day Fiancé. They've been together. Things are going well. But the families still do not get along. There's still a lot of drama going on in the personal lives. I have to say, this season has just really started for me because now Pedro is giving us some real story behind, his mom and his dad's relationship. Was she the other woman? Yeah. This episode, we explore. Well, she's asked by Chantel, "Were you guys in love?" First of all, I get where the mom is coming from. She's like, "Chantel, we're not even that close for you to be asking me these questions." But in all fairness, when Pedro asks her questions, she doesn't want to answer those questions either. And I was looking within myself and saying, well, maybe she was so in love and she doesn't want to admit that. I don't know anymore. I don't know if Pedro's mom was ever in love. Because it seems as if Karen was right. Chantel's mom was right. Wendy says his mom knew. Damn. Look, does Pedro's family use people? It seems as if that's the way of life. And now Pedro's concerned, did he do that subconsciously with Chantel? And I don't think that. I don't think Pedro did that at all. I think Pedro genuinely loves Chantel. I love them as a couple. Chantel gives me a little too much Ice Queen lately. I felt like we got a lot more emotion from her when we were first introduced to her. Now, I think maybe, I don't know if she's just self-conscious on being on television. We're just getting, unless she just all of a sudden metamorphosized into, that's not even a word, whatever, transformed into her mother, Karen. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Deborah says, I'm loving the Family Chantel. Look, the season 3 started slow, but now it's starting to pick up. There's a girls' trip going on. Karen, Chantel, and Winter have flown down to the DR, Dominican Republic, to be with Pedro to help him on his journey on finding his siblings and his father. But of course, the conversation with the mom about his father is still a very touchy one. This episode, we find out the mother says she wasn't in love. She doesn't think so. But she also didn't like the fact that Chantel was asking her the question. And honestly, I don't blame her. They don't have that type of relationship. If they were close, then I could understand. And the mom emphasizes that they're not in a good place. And she feels like that they should be because that's her daughter-in-law. Chantel and Pedro walking up to the mom, I was like, they are such a beautiful couple. Am I wrong? Look, I think they're such a cute couple and I like their relationship. At first, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe he was using her because we got some stunning details in season 1 about their relationship, how they got together, those types of things. It kind of seemed suspect, especially with the mom. And based on what we're finding out about the mom now, did she use Pedro's father for things? That's what Pedro thinks. And he's afraid that maybe subconsciously he's done the same or that he will do the same or that he will cheat on Chantel. No, you won't, Pedro. Don't own that. Don't own that at all. You are your own man. I love Pedro. I didn't love Pedro at first, but I've grown to love Pedro because we've gotten to see so many layers of Pedro, mostly his goofy side. But now we're getting to see a deeper side from him in regards to his family and the journey to find his father. Winter, of course, has left Ja. She's going through what she's going through, but she's ready to have a hot girl summer. Not sure what time it was the holidays, so it's not really a hot girl summer, but she's trying to have a hot girl summer in DR. As she should. Winter's only 26 years old, and she's been with Ja for, 7 years? That means she gave him her good early parts of her 20s and late teens. She better catch up. Have your hot girl summer. Don't get buckled down in a relationship. I hope she's not back with y'all. Please, I hope she's not back with y'all. Hey, Fumi, watching from South Africa. Love it, love it, love it. Deborah says, do not own it, Pedro. Happily Sanford says, I never really cared for it for this program. Those moms. Ugh. I know. I'll see. Look, Janice says, I grew to love Pedro. Me too. I didn't hate Pedro before, but I was kind of looking at him with the side eye, especially because of his family. But I'm seeing a totally different side to him now. Karen is being Karen. Not a Karen, but she's being Karen, her goofy self. But I really believe, and we talked about this the last couple of weeks, that is really who she is. She might emphasize it a little bit more for television, but Karen, Chantel's mother, is really that goofy. She said, I have a hat for this, I have a hat for that. She said, you can wear any of my hats with her daughter. This girls' trip is about to be interesting only because they came. I think if Chantel just went down there to be supportive to Pedro, it'd probably be a boring episode, but the producers understand what they're doing. They understand what they're doing, and I appreciate them trying to make a story here. That's their job. Sometimes these producers fail, but I feel like they're doing a good job now with the Family Chantel. It started off a little slow. I know they're trying to make River and this woman's relationship happen. We've said this before, and we're going to say it again. I believe she just wants to be on television. Producers, why are you filming separate scenes with this woman? I don't even remember her name. That's how much I don't care about her. But she's worried about her relationship with River, that he didn't tell the family about her kid, and her kid is so important to her. Next week's episode, we get to see her be concerned that all of River's songs. All right, he's a musician trying to highlight it on a reality show. We get it. She's concerned that all of his songs are about her. Okay, girl. Frankie is terrible. He's calling River /sideshow Bob. Yes, Deborah says River and that girl are not interesting. But you know what it is? The producers feel like they have to fill what they lost last season, and that is Royal. Remember Royal and his messy wife? We don't have them this season. We don't have Royal and his messy wife, but they were far more interesting. Probably too real. Oh my goodness. Only 100 of us in here. Can everyone take a second to press the like? Thank you, K11. Shout out to our mods. Shout out to our mods, guys. If you're just joining us, we are doing our Tuesday TLC Takeover, where we cover some of your favorite shows on TLC, including 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. We're going to get to that in just a second. Of course, the Family Chantel, which I believe is almost over. They don't get as many episodes as 90 Day Fiancé. And of course, we're going to be talking about 90 Day The Single Life, and we'll get into that in just a second. Evelyn said, Royal said, get out of my neighborhood to his mom at the very top of the episode. He's like, you're not going to use me for television. But Royal, we need you. We're not interested in River in this relationship. It would have surprised me, though, that River got into this relationship or they hired her to be a part of this story. He's young, though. River's only 23 years old. I have to remember that because he's so tall. You forget, and he's been on the show so long. He's a young guy. This is not a real relationship. Even if it was real to River, it's not a real relationship, River. You are 23 years old. You do not need to be dating a woman with kids. Look, shout out to all the women with kids, but when you're 23, that's not what you need to be doing. You need to be having fun, not getting anyone pregnant, of course, but have fun. Not tying yourself down with this woman. No, thank you. Faces it. I can't wait for next week. Exactly. Wendy says, no, not real. The relationship is not real. Even if it's real to River, it's not real to us or to this grown woman. Do something with that hair, River. Oh, River. That family. It's exciting because, look, Nicole, Pedro's sister, still wants to fight Chantel. Still, sometimes when I hear Nicole speak, and this is the only thing that I hate about 90 Day Fiancé, well, 90 Day Fiancé and the Family Chantel, When they go to DR and the family is speaking Spanish, I don't speak fluent Spanish, so I have to pay attention. I don't know about any of you guys. A lot of times I'm multitasking. So when her scenes come up, I get it. First of all, she's annoying. Let's be real. She's annoying. She really is annoying. But now I have to pay attention to what you're saying because I have to recap this. Now I'm even more annoyed. I don't care about Nicole and her storyline with Alejandro. I don't care about how she feels about the whole situation with Pedro trying to find the father. You don't want to find the father. I understand that every sibling is going to be different. Some siblings want to have those relationships. Some are like, no, I'm good. He hasn't been in our life forever. Whatever. But Nicole, oh, she's so annoying. Anyone else? Look, anyone else ever says, that's right, Kempire, tell him. K11 says that that girl Megan seems totally fake. She's using him to be on TV. That's her name, Megan. Thank you so much. She seems like a Megan. Wendy says not real, and she lives 4 hours away. No, ma'am. And that also leads us to believe that River's relationship isn't real. Celia says, I think Megan is seeing that River is not ready. He's 23. Wendy says, yes, Nicole is annoying. She's annoying because she's always popping off two at the same time. And when she was having the conversation with her friend, I was like, oh, I can't, she's a little bit more bearable. But when she starts getting hyper and she's like, da 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 da, she wants to fight Chantel. Chantel does make a lot of digs about Nicole in her confessionals. So I don't blame her for being mad at Chantel, but sometimes I'm just like, girl, be quiet. I'm not interested in her story. Only time I'm interested now in when they're in the DR is when the entire family's in the DR. When it's just Nicole and her mom, I'm like, oh God, these scenes. I wish I could fast forward through them, but she might say something important. Angela says, Nicole drives me crazy. Kayla says, nope, no one likes Nicole, but I do feel bad for what they are going through with the dad. It was painful to watch this episode. I agree. That's what really kind of helped carry the season so far for me is the fact that Pedro's opening up about his relationship with his dad. And I think there are a lot of people that can relate to what Pedro's going through because there are a lot of families that are set up like this, unfortunately. Not necessarily the mom being the other woman, but where the father's not in the household and they don't have a relationship with the father. They want one. And some siblings don't. Some siblings don't. Okay. Evelyn says, Nicole and her mother irk me. They do. But it seems as if we have a reason to be irked by them because according to Pedro, they are users. They're users. Sorry. All right, let's move on from the Family Chantel. Let's move on to 90 Day the Single Life. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Wait, do I have? Oh yeah. Let's talk about 90 Days of Single Life, guys. 90 Days of Single Life, season 1 is available on TLC, but season 2, which has started, is on Discovery Plus. Okay. Again, they're not paying me, but they should. I enjoyed though. 90 Day the Single Life was better than all of the 90 days that have come out during the pandemic, except 90 Day Fiancé the other way. That was a really, really solid season. And that's over now. We literally did the tell-all last week. Now we're going to be talking about 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. But let's talk a little bit about 90 Day the Single Life. Sinjin. Yes, Sinjin is still living with Tanya. Oh, I remember her name this week. Oh, she's so annoying. But I have to agree with Tanya this week. You are still living with her. She's still responsible for you because you're still married. And look, and you want to date. Wait, no, sidebar. Not just go on a date. You are still sleeping with Tanya, whatever her name is. I'm thinking of Tanya Sam, but you're still sleeping with her. And then you don't understand where she's coming from. If they were just living and they were living in separate, spaces, or they were, he was sleeping on the couch. No, they still sleep in the same bed. They're still married. They still have sex. Okay. Why are you surprised the fact that she's like not okay with you dating other people? An old coworker wants to go on a date with you. You think that's okay? We see next week's episode. He's like, I just wanted to hold her one last time. Sinjin, if you don't get off my television. I know. Libra says all these streaming services too much. I can't keep up. Yeah, somebody has to come up with something where you're able to get a package of something. And I know Disney is probably the only one that's done that so far, where you're able to get Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESP. Disney, do better, because I don't want ESPN. Some other people might. You might be in a relationship with someone that watches sports. I don't need it. But luckily I get it for free. Yeah, someone has to come up with something where you're able to get a package deal of some of these things. It's just it's becoming a little too much. I can't. I've lost count of all the apps that I have. I've lost count, and I had to get live TV. So you get rid of cable, but you still have something else. Oh, Anuli says I like Tanya, but she's weird. Okay, we can agree with that. You said good man is not your soul. Wait, yeah, you said good man is not your soul. A good man is not your soulmate. I don't know why they even got married. Look, I understood why they got married because I don't believe that you marry your soulmate. I have a different definition of what soulmate means. I mean, but to them, soulmate means what a lot of people define soulmate. When she said that, I was like, then why are you marrying this man? Now they're divorcing, but they still live under the same roof. They still are having sex, but he wants to date other people. And she's still responsible for him because of the K-1 visa. Diana says he had too many apps. All right. Let's move on because we didn't get a lot of Sinjin this week, but you know who we got a lot of? We got a lot of Debbie, Culty's mom. So Culty's mom, first of all, if you look at some of the old pictures of Debbie, this is her natural hair color originally on the right. Of course, she dyed it to get back to that natural color. But if you look at the old pictures of Debbie, she was a knockout. You know, she's a widow. She's trying to get back to dating. And honestly, she makes the season for me because she's funny. And I actually want her to find love. But she's 70 years old. And that's not impossible. She's going on dates. But the guys that she's going on dates with, I'm like, especially this last guy that she went on a date with, she was pissed that he didn't make mention to her new look. She got cryotherapy. She got her hair done. She got some fillers and Botox. She got a new outfit. I like Debbie, though. I like her for the show. She's the only one I'm rooting for. She's the only one I'm rooting for on this show. Everyone else, y'all can be single for the rest of your life. Debbie is the only one I'm rooting for. I want her to find love, but poor thing. She's like, I should just stay home with my cats and my toys. Jenna says, Debbie got a check, baby. She's actually bearable to watch, unlike her son. I didn't love watching Culty, but I don't mind Culty in the background every once in a blue. But I want Debbie to find love. I want Debbie to find love. Hopefully she will. This episode, we just get to see her transformation on 90 Day The Single Life. We get to see her transformation, and it's a good transformation. I felt like they went too red, but that could be just the initial dye job because in her confessional, it looks a little bit more muted. But I think she looks great. She doesn't, with that new hair color and the fillers and all the stuff that she did, she didn't do a lot. It's not like she went under the knife. She just got like fillers and Botox, and it made a hell of a difference. She doesn't look 70 years old. She probably looks late 50s, early 60s. I think she looks great. Maribel says, no, she's fine alone. This is so cringy to watch her date. She looks so much better, though. No, everyone deserves to have love, okay? Everyone deserves to have love. She's gone so long without dating and having love in her life, and she's made her son her entire life, but now her son has moved on and kicking her out the house. How dare him? Look, how dare him? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's move on from Debbie because, again, we didn't get a lot from Debbie this week besides her transformation. And now she's going on a date, and her date is now saying that he has some secret. This is our first date. What is your secret? And why are you telling me on the first date? It's strange to me. I'm like, what is your secret, sir? First of all, besides you looking like, never mind. Look, I'm going to try and be nice. Here, I won't be nice. Big Ed. I know a lot of you probably like, who in the hell? Why is Big Ed back? I found out that Big Ed's a Taurus, and I'm so upset about that. I'm so upset about that. I got to do his whole chart. Big Ed is back. Big Ed understands the assignment when it comes to reality television. This is why people know him simply by Big Ed. We now know that he's engaged to that other woman that he was on Single Life season 1 with. But now I have to give it to him. We had a real moment in reality TV. Big Ed goes down to Mexico with his mom. Remember, Big Ed is part Mexican, but he doesn't know Spanish. I hate when parents do that, but I get it. You want your kids to assimilate to American society, but still teach them the language of your native country. He doesn't even he barely understands it. He doesn't speak Spanish, but he's going to Mexico to be with this woman. I get it. They were trying to make television because I'm like, all right. And Mexico is probably one of the rare countries that's open to Americans, at least during the pandemic. Now more countries are opening up, but so he decides to take him and his mom and his dog down to Mexico, which I'm sure it was a nice thing for his mom to go back to her country and, and have some relaxation time. So why not? And also be his translator. Let's be real. Let's be real. His mom is so sweet, her and her pigtails. I mean, she's the only thing that makes Big Ed bearable. Hold on. Ooh, there we go. Jenna says no. After he told Rose her breath stink, I was done with little Ed. That's when we were first introduced to Big Ed. Lord, you guys are a mess. Red flag on Ed. Oh Lord. Ida says Debbie's too old for short skirt. Oh, come on. I wasn't even looking at that, but we want to find love for our girl Debbie. Okay. I know it's kind of hard. Celia says, plus knowing that he and Liz are now engaged. It's kind of hard to watch The Single Life knowing that, first of all, he's a creep. Big Ed is a creep. Because even going down, mind you, you're going to meet this woman for the very first time and you're talking about getting a separate room just in case it leads to something. Why is that the first thing on your mind? This woman doesn't even seem like that type of girl. I did appreciate him getting, bringing her back. What was it, crystals or something like that? I was like, all right. At least he's being thoughtful in that sense. He meets her. She's like, I didn't see him falling for her. She doesn't seem like his typical type. But someone says, yeah. Anuli says he is a creep. Julia says they all need therapy first. Yeah, but that wouldn't make it fun for us. Caleb says, I didn't know him and Liz are together. Is she that desperate? Yeah, she wants to be famous. I've always thought that was a money grab for her. She seems very inauthentic. But anyways, I digress. I'm sure we're probably going to see them reunite on this episode. But the realest thing that happened on 90 Days of Single Life, which is on Discovery Plus season 2, is that he meets this woman in Mexico. They go on a date. And then at one point, you see a lady say, shh, shh. And I'm like, why is she telling them to be quiet? All of a sudden, I think it's gunshots. They start running. This woman is like, let's pray. See, she's too decent of a woman to be with Big Ed. But I'm trying to understand what's happening. Anyone, what was happening in that scene? That was a real scene. When reality really is reality, Big Ed is running. His date is running. Crazy. Wait, what? Evelyn says he's so fine she would be able to resist. I can't. Caleb says I didn't know. Oh wait, I read that already. I don't know what's happening. I'm sure we'll have more clarity on what happened there. Definitely doesn't make me want to go to Mexico. What was happening? Oh my Lord. All right, we'll move on. Okay. Let's talk about 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days has premiered. This is season 5. Season 5. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are doing our Tuesday TLC Takeover. Be sure to like the video, tap your screen's TikTok. If you're watching on Facebook, like the video there as well. We do this every single week where we recap and share our opinions about some of your favorite shows on TLC. We already went through the Family Chantel and through 90 Day The Single Life, which is on on the Discovery app, but you can see season 1 of 90 Day The Single Life on TLC. Before the 90 days. Oh Lord. Let me take this off my screen. We're not even introduced to that couple this episode. We were only introduced, I believe, to like 3 couples this episode. Let me get, because it's a new season, so I do not know the names. Okay, we do not know the names of the couples, but we are reunited. Where is this picture? Hold on. We're reunited with Soulja Boy from Nigeria. Okay, we were first introduced him with baby girl Lisa. Remember that? But that relationship is over. Her relationship with TLC is over because of some problematic things that she said online. But we knew that their relationship was over. But now he's found another woman to scam. I mean, be in love with. Oh, Kim. Kim, first of all, we find out, I love when they give us the backstories on some of these people because it explains to us exactly why they're on reality TV. Kim is 50 years old. She's from San Diego, California. Usman, Soulja Boy, is 32 years old. He's from Sokoto, Nigeria. Shout out to Burna Boy. I heard that Burna Boy, the artist, is going to be the first Nigerian artist to headline a show at Madison Square Garden here in New York City. So congratulations to him. We don't talk enough about these milestones for, first of all, Nigerians, for Africans, for Black people. So congratulations to Burna Boy on that. Soulja Boy, you'll never see the light of Madison Square Garden. We already know Usman. They've given him so many opportunities, TLC, to perform on 90 Day Bears All. Now here he is, another woman, another season. Honestly, I'm not interested in Soulja Boy. It's going to be an interesting dynamic to watch for the show, but I'm not interested in seeing him do a music video. Kim, though, is interesting. Do I think that she's really in love with him? A little bit. Apparently, she slid into his DMs, and of course, he responded. This just seems to be a scheme made up by Todd. No. A lot of these people are using the show to get some sort of fame, to make a little money. I don't know if that's true for Kim. She has a fascination with Michael Jackson. It looks like she loves artists, but she has, first of all, I don't know why you put that on television, that you have, I think it's like worth $8,000, $9,000, the Michael Jackson fedora. She even has a tattoo of Michael Jackson on her, which is not unusual. It's not unusual. There are some really, you've seen the footage of Michael Jackson when he was alive at his concerts, people passing out just from seeing him and screaming. So there are some still to this day mega super fans of Michael Jackson. So we get to know a little bit about her. Her, very much like Angela Deem, is taking care of her mom, but she's going to go be with Usman in Africa. Right? They're going to Africa, right? Because I know they're not going to Nigeria. I don't remember where exactly they're going in Africa, but she's going to be there for a music video shoot. This is going to end badly for her. Exactly. Amy says people fainting after he turned his head. Remember that? Michael Jackson would be like this, just still, and people were screaming, and then he would go, and they would scream somewhere. I was like, oh, Lord. Kirby Queen says, hey, Mr. K, I love MJ. Was this, okay, I don't watch this no more. Okay. Amy says, Usman must be not touring. I can't. Genesis is about to read her. I can't. Tanzania. Yes, they're going to Tanzania for the music video shoot that's named after another woman. Like most of these people's friends, they're all concerned for Kim. She's leaving her mom, who she takes care of, for these couple of weeks to be with Usman, Soulja Boy. We're just introduced to these people. We're getting to know these people. She hasn't been with him just yet, but it seems as if he doesn't want to consummate the marriage. They're not married yet, or consummate the relationship. But she does tell her friends that she told him that she's okay with him getting another wife because she can't have any more kids. All right, Kim, you're going to make it really, really good for us. Thank you, Nora. Tanzania, East Africa. Okay. Yes, thank you, Mom Al. We have almost 200 people in the room. Be sure to like this video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. And speaking of supporting the channel, Do you guys hear that? I'll give you guys a moment. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Dun, dun. It's the 12 days of Christmas, guys. Christmas, y'all. Guys, it's 12 Days of Christmas exclusively here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. So, what are we giving away today? What are we giving away today? A $25 Amazon gift card. Who will be a lucky winner? Let's first of all, if you missed it, we've given away a lot of gifts already. How many days has it been? Sunday, Monday. It's only the third day of our 12 Days of Christmas here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where we get back to our loyal subscribers, watchers, and of course, moderators and people that watch. So let's get into who is going to win today. Who is going to win today? Who wants a $25 Amazon gift card? $25 can go a long way on Amazon. $25 can go away a long way on Amazon. We already have given out 2 yesterday, another one on TikTok the other day, and we'll be doing more on TikTok as well, guys. TikTok, you're going to have to head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. Head on over there, because right now we're not giving away on TikTok. We are giving away here on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel right now. All right. I love seeing the excitement in the chat. So let's see who has an opportunity to win today. Let's roll it. And this was not rigged. Guys, we are using Nightbot. This is not rigged. But congratulations to Miss Diana, our moderator, one of our longtime moderators. Diana is a winner today. Congratulations, Diana, our moderator here on the channel. This is why I like Nightbot doing it. So I have no involvement. Diana, but you know what I'm feeling? Look, I'm feeling a little giving. All right. I'm feeling a little giving. Let's try. All right. Let's try. Let's do it one more time. Congratulations to Diana. She won a $25 Amazon gift card. Should we give another one out? Should we give another $25 Amazon gift card out? You will let me know in the chat, guys. Let's like the video if you haven't liked it already. Nightbot has chosen. C. Simone, are you in the building? First of all, Diana, do me a favor. Email us at giveaways@thekempire.com with your email information. And C. Simone, are you in the chat? C. Simone? Oh, there you go. I see you now. I don't know why I can't see it on here. C. Simone, congratulations. C. Simone, she's also a member of the YouTube channel, so thank you for being a member as well. Congratulations. C. Simone, please email us at giveaways@thekempire.com. No one else. C. Simone, please confirm your name, your username, all that information. And thank you so much for being a part of the channel. You have won a $25 Amazon gift card. We appreciate your support and for being here. Congratulations to all of the winners. We will be doing more giveaways. It's 12 days of giveaways here for the holidays, y'all. 12 days of Christmas here on the channel. Congratulations to all of the winners. Yes, congratulations, congratulations. All right, let's get back to this recap. I almost forgot to do some. I'm gonna need someone to remind me. I almost forgot to do a giveaway today. Guys, also don't forget, we will be live later today for a Harlem, Harlem on Prime, a Harlem recap of the first 4 episodes. I had to break it up because we can't talk about all 10 episodes in one live. So we're going to talk about the first 4 episodes of Harlem, which is now on Prime. So you have a little bit of time. You have about 4.5 hours to watch all of it. So it's only half-hour episodes. It's available on Prime. Harlem. Watch it while you work. Do what you got to do. We'll be live again at 5:30 p.m. Eastern to talk about Harlem. And maybe we'll give something away. Let's get into, again, the rest of this cast. Oh, my Lord. Okay, I hate when this thing changes up on me backstage. Hold on, y'all. I have to close these things because I did all kinds of stuff. There we go. All right, so we already talked about Kim from 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. So she is going to be traveling to Tanzania to I want to say be with Usman, but we know this is not a real relationship. Let's talk about my boyfriend. I mean, her boyfriend, her fiance. All right. Again, I'm getting used to the names. I'm still getting used to the names. This is Memphis. Memphis is 34 years old. She's from Michigan. I like her name, Memphis. And her boyfriend is 28 years old. His name is Hamza. He is from Tunisia. And every time we get a guy from Tunisia on the show, I'm like, he's kind of sexy. Do I need to go to Tunisia? But I don't want, no, you're not going to scam me to get over here. Just saying. All the guys that we've gotten from Tunisia so far on the show, it just seems a little suspect with the women. But I believe that he's fully attracted to Memphis because normally we get, women that we were like, oh, he's using her. But here, I actually believe that there might be an actual relationship. Memphis and Hamza. First of all, Memphis, she's a nurse practitioner. She is a success story. She's raising 2 kids on her own. She seems normal in comparison to some of the people that we meet on these shows, but she also has a little quirk to her too. We see her trying on lingerie for him. She's heading over to Tunisia to be with him for a few weeks. Do you guys think that he's scamming her? Nah, the last guy was not it. Okay. Kirby says she is pretty. Amy says, oh my, she's willing to risk it all. Amy says, wow, I'm a married woman. What happened? Anuli said he's fine. All right. So I mean, look, he's not the best looking guy in the world, but I was like, I mean, amongst the guys that are on this show, I was like, oh, he's good looking. I was like, good for you, Memphis. I'm not sure if he's using her. It'll be interesting to see their dynamic. We see in the promo that she asked him to sign a prenup. And I'm thinking to myself, prenup? Oh, exactly. Jenna says, no, in the trailer, I seen him that he doesn't want to sign a prenup. Skip him. No. Jamie says, oh, Kempire, you're so hopeful. I mean, they're young love. Maybe. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best for Memphis. She's been through a lot. Her mother is not happy about this relationship. She thinks that this guy is using her as well to get to the US, but they all think that. I don't think that's always necessarily true. These are 2 young people that might be in love. Maybe. The only way I will know for sure is to see their interaction. One scene in this episode, she gets into the shower. He's on FaceTime or video chat. And I was like, wait, isn't this a Muslim country? Isn't he going to tell her we can't have relations? Is this okay? So maybe, I don't know. I guess we will explore that once she's in Tunisia with him. But I was just like, I thought that was interesting that she was doing all of that on video chat with him in front of all of us. We shall see. We shall see. I'm hopeful for Memphis. I'm hopeful. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Okay, who else is there that I want to talk about? Because they did not introduce us to all of the cast of characters, but we will take a look at some of them. So we met Kim and Soulja Boy, of course, Memphis and Hamza. Oh, yeah, Gino and Jasmine. We haven't met Jasmine yet, but we do have Gino. Where's my Gino picture? Is this Gino? Yeah. Okay, I feel for Gino. Gino and his laugh reminded me of Steven with a V from last season of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. He's a sad guy, but when his uncle daddy dropped him all off at the airport and got really emotional because he was worried for him. Look, I think, some of these people that come on reality TV, I do think there's a little bit of a deficit. Maybe it's an emotional deficit. I don't know what it is. I do feel like there is some sort of deficit with Gino. But he's 51 years old. Jasmine is 34 years old. She's from Panama City, Panama. He says that he's given her a lot of money. She's gotten a lot of work done. I mean, she might be using him. I'm not as hopeful as I am with other people. I'm not that hopeful for Gino. I wish that Gino could, find love. But when his uncle daddy dropped him off at the airport and was really tearing up, you can't make this stuff up. I think his uncle daddy was really concerned about him. He's known him since he was in his diapers. So he's really concerned with dropping this guy off. She already has shown us that she's very jealous. Jasmine is very jealous. He can't even talk to a female customer service person without her losing her mind. So we're going to see that jealous side play out throughout the season. But like you all are saying in the chat that he's creepy, we do get to see in the preview some creepy behavior. So, we're starting out feeling sorry for him. These producers are excellent with doing that. We feel sorry for him. Oh, he's innocent. And then we start to see some creepy behavior and some inappropriate predatory behavior. So not only, we feel sorry for him. Oh, he's paying for everything, blah, 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 blah. But then he's paying for these things and expecting certain things. That's a whole other thing. Ida says, Uncle Daddy, is this Claus? Remember, Claus is supposed to be coming back with their final season. Well, his I think that's his uncle, but he's known him since he was a kid. He knew his dad. His dad had passed away last Christmas, according to Uncle Daddy, and he refers to himself as Uncle Daddy. She says Uncle Daddy is funny as hell. I'm just saying, Uncle Daddy. Just saying. But he got really emotional at the airport. Exactly, Amy. I believe between Jasmine and Gino, it's a transaction situation. So there's still other people that we have not met, and I'm glad they didn't rush into that. But we have to talk about, where is not Gino. Oh, did I not pull up the picture? Oh no, I did. Oh no, that's not it. There is, hold on, I have the photo, and I just want to make sure I have the photo, because there's another couple that we are introduced a lot in this episode. Hold on, y'all. I'm doing some live edits. Which I thought was interesting that they that we're seeing this, because I was like, okay, Caleb and Alina, they've known each other for years. They've known each other since they were kids. So I thought this was an interesting dynamic here. Hold on, y'all. Let me just enlarge the photo for you. So yeah, so Alina, who's from Russia, she has a level of dwarfism. I forgot the actual name that she described, but we got to see her in her daily life of all the different things that she does, who she lives with. And they talk about Caleb and her relationship. Caleb is 28, she's 27. Caleb is from Arizona, and they've been talking for years. They've known each other a very, very long time, and they just recently sort of reconnected, and he knows about her dwarfism and is okay with it. So we get to understand their relationship. This is an interesting dynamic, but when he meets her for the first time, which we haven't seen officially yet, we just saw a preview, and he's like, "Oh, you're a lot smaller than I expect." That's with anyone. When you meet someone through an app, whatever it may be, online, and you see them in person, they don't necessarily, well, you guys see me every day. So if you see me in person, well, you might think, oh, he's a lot shorter than I thought, or a lot taller than I thought. I'm 5'10", though. I'm not that short. No shade to people that are shorter than that, but you might think I'm taller than you expected. The same when I meet some of you guys in person. I'm like, oh my God, you're so small. Or, oh my God, you're so tall. So I don't, they make it seem as if he's alluding to her dwarfism, but I think it might just be, oh, this is a different situation. I'm just happy that he's even open to the idea. There'll be a lot of guys that probably would not be open to this idea. But she, at one point during this episode, suggests to him that her gay roommate come with them, and he's like, why? And she's saying, because there are certain things I'm going to need help with, and he's used to helping me with those things. And I was thinking to myself, that might not be a bad idea. Curvy Queen says, or more handsome. That too, with all the filters, you see Meredith Marks on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. We see one woman on television, one woman in pictures. Just saying. But I like the fact that he's open to it, but the fact that she wants her roommate to come with them, I get it, because he'll be able to help her with things. But he's like, what are the things that you might need help with? And honestly, it's one thing to hear it, but to do it day in and day out with her while you're together, it might be a different thing. But it also might be a good thing for him to really experience it, so he can make sense. Like, does this really work for me? Is this going to work for me in the long term? But she's also very much independent. She drives on her own. She gets around on her own. So, she's not disabled, but there are certain things that she's still going to need help with. And she wants to know that if he's going to be able to do that. If not, she wants to bring her friend with her, so she doesn't have to ask, a guy she's just started dating to do those things for her, which I can understand. And I'm going to continue watching and see how this relationship develops, because it's very interesting. It's the first time for a 90 Day Fiancé, and it will be interesting to watch, I think. Yeah, Tavares says she needs her friend in a lot of ways, not just to help her, but this is a guy, yes, she's been talking to him for years online, but they've never met in person. She doesn't really know who he is. He can convey who he is online for years as one way, but in person could be a complete creep. Just saying. Shay says, I think that's very smart of her. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what she probably should do. Alex says her best friend could train Caleb. Exactly. I think, if anything, it will give him a better idea on how to do things and how to be proactive, and not have her ask all the time. Because I think also there will be a level of, oh my God, I don't want to have to ask a guy I'm dating to do all of these things that I just started dating. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Teresa, you must be watching the rewound back, and she's talking about the Family Chantel. I don't care about Nicole either, and River, please do something about that hair. I don't even mind the hair. It's just, I don't know. It's just everything with River. Like, if I saw that hair on someone else, it works on certain people. It just doesn't work on River. Guys, this is our Tuesday TLC Takeover, where we talk about some of your favorite shows, including 90 Day Fiancé, Before the 90 Days, 90 Day The Single Life, and The Family Chantel. If you're watching the recap of this, I want to know your thoughts on some of these shows. Be sure to let me know in the comment section. Look, I'm looking forward to meeting these other couples next week. We got Ellie and Johnny. We got to see a little preview. Not sure what they're going to give us, but I'm glad we have enough couples that we're not bored. We got Mike and Zemina, I think is how you pronounce her name. Okay. Mike and hold on, where is he from? Mike is 34 years old. He's from New York, upstate New York, because this is not New York City. And Zima is from Colombia. And mind you, they are the premier couple on the big promo. So already, based on the preview, it seems interesting, their relationship. And then Ella and Johnny, Ella is from Idaho Falls, Idaho. She's 29 years old. And Johnny is 34 years old. He looks a lot older than she does. He doesn't look like there's only a 5-year gap. Just saying. He's from China. And we're going to be introduced to this couple next week. I'm in. 90 Day Fiancé the other way got me back into 90 Day Fiancé because remember 90 Day Fiancé and 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After sucked? The only returning character that we have this season is Soulja Boy. And honestly, 90 Day, you could have left him where you found him. I did not need another season with Soulja Boy. I didn't really love him with baby girl Lisa, to be honest with you. It was good for that season, but we didn't need him to come back. But Kim might make it interesting because we already see her almost like a manager at this video shoot. This is not right. This is disorganized. You brought me here for a video shoot for another woman, and she splashes water on him. Yes, she's taking a note out of, Angela Deem or a baby girl Lisa. But I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch. All right. Baby girl Lisa was hilarious. Best believe she is 54 and not 34. Damn. Wow. First time from China, I think. I don't remember if that's true. Shantae says, love Mama Debbie. Me too. I want Debbie to find love on 90 Day Single Life. I really do. I really do want to see her find love. Cherie says, he ran across the street from Paul and Karini. Is that what he was doing? Well, they're not even, no, because they're in Colombia. Stop trying to be funny over there. All right, guys. Don't forget, we have almost 250 people in the chat. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. Again, congratulations to our 12 Days of Christmas winners, Diana, and who was the other winner? Look, who was the other one? I've already forgot. Well, congratulations to both winners. $25 Amazon gift cards. Again, guys, don't forget to email us at giveaways@thekempire.com, providing your full name and your username. Don't try and be slick, some of y'all. It's the holidays. Don't try and rob us. Just say. All right. Yes, thank you so much, Rosemary. Guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. And if you're watching the recap of this, I want to know your thoughts on 90 Day Fiancé, the before the 90 days, 90 Day, the Single Life, and the Family Chantel. And as always, don't forget to get your coldest water bottle. Get your coldest water bottle today. Comes in multiple colors, multiple sizes, and not just a water bottle. They have other products on their website, but get 10% off when you use the discount code KEMP10. And shout out to Stunner Couture, one of our 12 Days of Christmas giveaways as well. You still have 40% off when you use the discount code KEMP40 for 40% off of all her products at stunnercouture.com. Okay, so head on over there. Thank you so much, Diana, for the reminder. And it's 100% Black-owned business, Stunner Couture. Again, if you want gifts by Christmas, be sure to get those orders in before the 17th, 2 p.m. Eastern. Again, thank you to all of the people that have donated for our 12 Days of Christmas here on the channel. Congratulations to everyone. Appreciate you all being here. Yes. Thank you, guys. Hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying in charity. Hold on. You guys are a mess. Oh, Lord. You guys are going in on Angela in the chat. All right. Anyways, guys, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get out of here. I'll be back at 5:30 p.m. Eastern to recap the first 4 episodes of Harlem on Prime Video. So if you haven't watched it, you still have some time to watch those episodes. I will be taking callers as well. Thank you all for being here. Bye. Let's get out of here.